Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that is free. It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium. And it's spooky season, baby. For those of you who are watching this video around the time it comes out, we are about to enter spooky season, and I think it's only appropriate for me to talk about one of the scariest accounts that I have ever seen. Today we're talking about Jeremiah, or Jeremiah Jones, who is a TikToker with over 2 million followers who does fitness content, which I guess is a way to describe what he does. But I guess we'll all be the judge of that today. One of my friends actually sent me this account. It was like, you have to talk about this weird guy that I keep getting recommended who scares me. So that's what we will be doing today. This account combines two of the things that scare me the most. One, exercise in any capacity, and two, 3 a.m. We all know 3 a.m. It's the time where all of the bad things happen. You find yourself a spooky video on youtube.com, and I don't know why, but it's always happening at 3 a.m. And so Jeremiah has combined those two things to create an account that'll scare you into fitness. But what am I sitting here talking to you about this for? Let's just get into the spooks. Let's get spooked.
It's 3 a.m. again, my friend. And one thing I want to promise you is that you're going to make it through the night.
Okay. So it's 3 a.m. again, my friend. And Jeremiah wants to promise us that we're going to make it through the night. That wasn't previously a concern of mine. Usually when I go to bed at night, I don't worry about making it past 3 a.m. I usually just go, I'll probably sleep through it. But maybe there is something I should be worried about.
But you have to promise me one thing. With all of your heart and with all of your might, you're going to push. You're going to push past the pain. You're going to...
Again, I am asleep, and I don't recall experiencing very much pain at 3 a.m. Though I guess Jeremiah is implying that I'm waking up at 3 a.m. to exercise. No way in hell is that going to happen. So I'm sorry, mister. I can't promise that to you.
My friend, I need you to breathe. If you just remember to breathe, my friend, you will make it through the night.
Okay, so we made it through I think most of us just made it through the night. Okay. That is true, though. If you do forget to breathe, your odds do go down that you'll make it through the night. Okay, so that's our introduction to Jeremiah. Some of the other things that he's known for is just staring. I don't know if you noticed that during that TikTok, he was kind of just staring at us while he told us about 3 a.m. in the dark. I assume it was 3 a.m. when he was filming it. And he was outside in the darkness, kind of in an open field. I don't really know what Jeremiah is doing up at 3 a.m. Maybe he just likes to go to the park and chill out. But presumably he's doing work. He's on his grind set, so to speak. But is it just Jeremiah who's on his grind set? No. If you were watching Jeremiah's content, he demands that you also are on your grind set, regardless of your age, because he trains children.
That little voice saying there's still hope. It's lying.
So I'm getting a lot of conflicting messages here. I'm getting both encouraging messages and discouraging messages. Let me explain. The caption here is 1 by 1, which one might assume is encouraging, you know, take things one step at a time, one push up at a time. On the discouraging side, there is a evil demon who is saying that you shouldn't have any hope, which seems counterproductive.
That little voice saying there's still hope. It's lying.
So the demon is kind of like, oh, you had some hope. Don't have that, actually. Don't have any hope. And then another thing that's pulling me in a completely different direction is the caption of the TikTok, which says, I don't care if you're 4, which seems like a threat. Like Jeremiah is going to train you and he doesn't care how old you are. And that is confirmed by the extremely sinister look on Jeremiah's face. He is up to no good. And this poor child now has to get up at 3 a.m. Hey there, Jarvis, just checking in. Is it 3 a.m. where you are today? Is there a weird man staring at you, forcing you to contemplate your own health and fitness? Sounds like you need today's sponsor, Huel. Huel makes nutritionally complete food that contains all 27 vitamins and minerals, protein, carbs, essential fatty acids, fiber, and phytonutrients. Their meals are so easy to prepare and ready in minutes, which are perfect with someone with a busy schedule like me. And now Huel has their new Black Edition meals. These are shakes that are 100% nutritionally complete meals. They're plant-based, gluten-free, 40 grams of protein, and contain no artificial sweeteners. They have some great classic flavors like chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, as well as some wild ones like cinnamon roll, strawberry shortcake, and coffee caramel. My personal favorite is chocolate. I'm a simple man. But if flavor isn't your thing, they have unflavored and unsweetened options as well. I've actually been ordering Huel long before they contacted me for this video. It's time-saving, convenient, and I know I'm getting all my nutrition even if I don't have time to cook. Click the link in the description to try Huel. All first-time customers receive a free t-shirt and shaker with their purchase. Thanks again to Huel for sponsoring this video. Now, back to your push-ups. He had a doctor's office? You're like, what is this? He's standing outside of the pediatric unit of a hospital and just putting these kids through a boot camp. I like to imagine a kid is just leaving the doctor with like a lollipop, you know, and he got like a little shot on his arm. And then A. Jeremiah, a grown adult bald bearded man, shows up and goes, "Do you hear that voice in your head?" And it's like, Mom?
Do you hear that voice in your head that has hope or whatever? Actually, that's cap. You shouldn't have any hope. That little voice saying there's still hope.
Oh no, he's just, anytime he sees a kid, he fetches their souls. The song is called Fetch Me Their Souls. I'm not trying to cancel him or anything, but maybe don't collect children's souls. Just a little advice from me to you. And I suppose A. Jeremiah, who is now in like some sort of bulletproof vest. What is he wearing? So A. Jeremiah is prepared for combat with children, and they don't stand a chance. He's going to snatch their soul, and he's going to do it with push-ups. Every push-up is one soul.
That little voice saying there's still hope.
Oh, now he's going after the 5-year-olds too. He's still outside of the pediatric unit. So this is just like a shtick he will not stop. It seems like he's on some sort of mission to, I don't know, train the children, steal their souls, do something. Gonna go ahead and say that 5-year-olds and 4-year-olds don't need to be doing push-ups. I'm not a personal trainer. That much is obvious, but I do not a fan. And this woman, who is presumably the mom, seems to be getting a kick out of this, which tells me that she's been compromised by A. Jeremiah. I will find you. Who will find me? Is it, who is talking to me right now? Is it Jeremiah? I guess it is Jeremiah, because he's like, I don't care if you're 5, I will find you. Which now seems like he's the boogeyman for children. And instead of like, I don't know, eating you, killing you, what does the boogeyman do? When I was a kid, I was just afraid of his presence. I wasn't sure what he was going to do to me, but I guess he was going to make me do push-ups, which I am afraid of. And of course, the comments are just making fun of the kid's push-up form. That's what we're doing. The 5-year-old that's doing push-ups, and everybody's like, actually, he's kind of doing head-ups. more like head-ups, and those aren't really push-ups. How about, hey, Jeremiah, maybe don't force children to do push-ups. You'll never find me in Bulgaria. Okay. Hey, Jeremiah has no clue where Bulgaria is.
Much more than that.
You thought you were safe. That's accurate. I do feel pretty safe. I'm in my own home. I have a security system. But that wasn't enough, because now I've got to do... this is not a correctly formatted number. A. Jeremiah, this is just a little clerical error. I think you meant to say 511 trillion push-ups, but due to the missing 0 here and the comma placement being all off, this is actually 51 trillion. So you might be under prescribing push-ups. I'll be doing them for, let's see, let's do some math, until the heat death of the universe. I'll get back to it. Can we talk about his grill? Because we haven't seen A. Jeremiah's teeth yet. I don't think. I was under the impression he had regular teeth, but now it looks like they're all gold, which is the demon teeth. He's got they're the scary teeth, I guess. This is just, I guess, him trying to scare us further into doing more push-ups. Interesting. Just because you are doing push-ups until the death of the universe or using the StairMaster until the end of time doesn't mean we have to. Sorry, I just read that the caption is, "This is how we warm up." This isn't even the workout. He has a 180-minute warm-up, a 3-hour warm-up. What is he training for? These are my questions. And is that a weighted vest? It must be weighted. It's not a bulletproof vest. You probably don't need to protect yourself from bullets while on the StairMaster. But so I guess it's weighted. He's trying to become the StairMaster. He's like, I will be on this as long as it takes me to achieve the StairMaster. That's what you do, right? I'm on this until it crowns me the StairMaster. And we're like, no, Jeremiah, please stop working out. No one will crown you the StairMaster. It just keeps going endlessly. He's like, no, I need to get to the top of the stairs. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's infinite. And then of course Jeremiah goes, challenge accepted. He's really sweating. I wonder how long he's been working out. And the answer is he's already been working out for an hour and a half, which is already seems like too much. Moderation is key. So far, it doesn't seem like he is doing a good job of practical advice, really, to anyone. He's taking a very extreme approach to fitness, which is do all of it. Complete the StairMaster. 100% all side quests, the StairMaster. I'm sure if you went to howlongtobeat.com, which is a website where you can, learn how long it takes to defeat a video game, they also have the StairMaster, and it takes 3 hours to get the complete StairMaster trophy. Okay, Jeremiah, now it kind of seems like you're underdoing it. I think you're overcompensating from before, because before you were trying to give us 51 trillion push-ups, and it seems like you heard me, but this is not at all what I meant. I don't think anyone is going to get the appropriate fitness and the appropriate results from just one push-up. But I do like where your head's at. I love that you're willing to change, but maybe let's meet in the middle somewhere. Actually, let's definitely meet further on the one side of the spectrum than the 51 trillion side of the spectrum. But this is too few push-ups. Checking in now, it's A. Jarvis here. I'm a personal trainer. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, you had me in the first half, actually, because he just is holding it for 3 hours. So it seems like his workouts seem to revolve around the concept of doing something for 3 hours. And I would die, and I think most people would die if they were to try to hold. I would just pass out. My body would give way. I would give way. Yeah, this just would not work for me personally. And I think that you as a personal trainer should be able to work with where I'm at, which is not where you are, as you are clearly the peak physical specimen / demon. Someone said, I'm in a car. Don't let your dreams be dreams, man. You can figure out a push up in a car. Go to the back seat. Actually, get out of the car, put the car on your back, and then do the push-up for 3 hours. That will make you extra big and strong. Follow me for more workout tips. I won the push-up competition at school because of you. Where do you go to school? The push-up academy for very strong youths. School is in session at 3 a.m. Be there or die. Actually, you will be killed. Okay, just want to be transparent and honest with you. I don't own a dumbbell currently. Mine is it's at my other gym. I left it at my other gym is where I did leave it. Honestly, 2001 curls seems reasonable given his normal prescriptions for workouts, but that is also too many curls. So I do love that you're hearing me. We've got a good feedback cycle going. 2000 is slightly more than I think maybe anyone should be trying to do, but I like where your head's at. Maybe cut that in half, maybe cut that further number in half again, and then, maybe even one more time, and then we've got ourselves a workout. Stop smiling also. Stop showing us your gold teeth. Tonight they can't win. Prepare for 3 a.m. My brother, you were at a nightclub. Everyone wins. It's just a good time. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. It's not a competition. Everybody's just dancing. And then he's just in the back. Like, what's the deal with that guy? It's pretty weird. Okay, this one's called This Is What You're Gonna Do. I'll hear you out. But if I'm being honest, I probably will continue sitting in this chair.
No, no, no. See, what's going to happen is you're going to get up.
Okay, what next?
You're going to stand against whatever is fighting you, and you're going to fight back, my friend.
All right, currently I'm standing up, and what is fighting me is gravity, and I'm winning. Because look at me, I'm still standing. I can do anything.
My friend, you're gonna stand tall. My friend, you're gonna stand strong.
Actually, he's spitting right now.
You're never gonna give up, my friend, because you are a beast.
A beast? No, come on. You're the beast. I'm just a boy. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare at 3 a.m. Shout out to Simple Plan. Those are the lyrics, I think.
Push through, my friend, push through. We push to the end.
To the end of what? I've got no plans today. I think I'm kind of just gonna chill. And I don't think I hope I don't really need to push much today. I kind of hurt my back recently. I'm not really supposed to do much exertion, so I figure I'm just gonna vibe. Instead of like pushing to the end, whatever that means. Okay, I think that's about it for this creepy man. I hope everybody stays safe. Don't look into any windows. And if you see a hooded man looming with a gold mouth, you know to turn the other way. I'm still standing. I don't know if it makes me look small because I'm using kind of a wide angle, so I look small. But I can like touch the ceiling. Stay gold, everybody.